We for some months. Years later, she told me I was actually her first cousin.
Oh!
Okay.
Right. What, we welcoming on shit, or
Are we welcoming or just waffling?
Alright. How are you doing?
I'm a bit slow this week, actually.
No, I'm really slow.
Yeah.
I'm slower than slow. You've killed me up. Do you know what? I'm actually drinking so much more recently, and I've realised for the next 8 weekends, just drinking every single week. I'm going to die.
I know.
I'm already...
No, end of this month, I've got my Bender weekender coming up.
Yeah.
4 nights out in a row on that bank holiday that I'm doing, and then coming in to film the podcast on a Tuesday. So that's going to be a fun episode.
We'll get you some sunglasses. And
Yeah, literally, I'll just be like a little blanket. Yeah.
What do you usually have when you're hungover?
I don't know, just like pure oxygen. Like,
Yeah.
hang my head out the window is what I need. But
Yeah, I just throw up a lot when I'm like, yeah, you know.
yeah, I mean, I know. You
Yeah.
christened my toilet on the way out.
Yeah, I went round to Scott's the other day because I had to, because I got too drunk, and I managed to lock my phone. You know when you lock your phone, you can't open it.
Oh yeah, we were.
All those things. The whole night out. That's the one thing. Like one of the
we
one
get
things
into
I remember.
McDonald's, just about to pay. Well, no, she was waiting for her number, and she was like, "I don't know what the number is." And they were like, "Show me like the payment on your phone." She just opened it, and it was like 58 minutes locked. It was like, "What were you doing with your phone?"
I must have been in my hand, and I was like dancing or something, and then
Yeah.
I wasn't. Yeah, I don't actually remember.
Well, for reference, I took Ellie to GAY for the first time.
Yeah.
And what was supposed to be just like 1 or 2 drinks ended up being...
Well, as soon as I knew I was going to GAY, I knew it wasn't going to be 1 or 2 drinks.
Yeah,
Well,
and
that
then-
point, it was past 1 or 2 drinks anyway.
And then we tried to go to GAY late afterwards, and...
Where did we go? What do you mean? Where did we go?
Exactly, you weren't mentally there, but we were in the queue, and they took one look at Ellie at the front, and they were just like, yeah, go and sober up, like, you need 20 minutes. So then we just went McDonald's, and she locked her phone.
I blame your friend. She just kept on buying
She did,
shots.
yeah, she did keep buying us shots.
The amount of different alcohol I had that night was actually ridiculous.
It was fun, though. It was good.
It was a good day, yeah.
Yeah, except
Good
for when
night
you was
out.
out in the smoking area and I was nearly getting preyed on. Ellie had a cry in the smoking area. She really went through it all.
It's not a good night unless you have a cry. is it?
Exactly. She went
Those
through
are
all
the
the
best
motions.
nights. Anyway, welcome back to Tea at 4, where we talk all things that should have stayed in the group chat. I'm Ellie.
I'm Scott.
Is that the way you should do it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's usually a third person here. Where's she gone?
Yeah, Christy's not with us this
Yeah.
week again.
Yeah, again, she's doing up Island Gal out in Jamaica.
She is living life.
Yeah.
I'm literally watching her stories.
I'm so
like,
jealous. So, yeah, Christy, hurry up and come home so I
I
can
know,
stop crying.
she's like energetic all the time though. But how are you
I know.
not like passed out yet? But yeah, she
She's
is
drinking a
living
lot, though,
life. She's
so.
back tomorrow. Yeah, she is drinking a lot.
Yeah,
Literally a shot every hour I'm seeing on her stories at the moment, but
as she should.
that is a way to live. Enjoy.
Definitely. But anyway, this week,
Yes.
Women's World Cup. Actually,
Okay,
tomorrow, isn't it?
Semi-final, yeah.
Right? Semi-final tomorrow.
Yeah, against Australia, yeah.
Have you been keeping up with it?
I've been watching some of it, yeah, you know, like,
Yeah, because
like
I
working.
haven't.
And
So,
I've been like, yeah. It's the thing that I always do with football, because in my house football's always on. So I've pretty much always just had it on in the background.
so it's just like been,
yeah,
playing.
the noise, like the
Yeah.
radio or
I've always just been like, don't know, never really been interested in football. But
Yeah.
like, Women's World Cup this year is big. Like,
It is big. Would you not be more interested in it not to be like really now that it's women's football? Because I feel like men's football is quite like toxic masculinity vibes.
yeah, I think the only one I'm ever really interested in is the World Cup, though.
Yeah,
Because
fair.
then it's like, yeah, England.
Yeah, I feel like the World Cup and
England.
like the Euros are like
Yeah.
they bring together people a bit more.
Yeah, no, I get you.
And either of you play football at school?
No, did you play football at school?
No, I run away from them if they're getting kicked at my head.
Yeah,
But
so where I was growing up in Spain, men play football, girls did skipping, like very traditional
really?
vibes. Yeah, we were literally all the girls were skipping, all the boys were playing football. That was our PE.
what, like just skipping.
skipping, volleyball.
Oh, okay,
Like
right.
the typical.
I can imagine like all the boys playing football, the girls are just at the side.
Yeah, we just had a big skipping rope and we were skipping. If we got forced into playing football, then the girls would literally just stand there chatting and the boys would actually play.
Yeah.
But I think that's because there was such like a dynamic where I lived that like it just wasn't a feminine sport. Like if you were feminine, you didn't play football. That was just the mentality.
So I was saying this to my boyfriend this morning, and he was like, "You can't go around saying that." I was like, "I didn't know that like the Women's World Cup existed till like a couple years ago."
Exactly. Well, which is like a good thing for us now, obviously, but it's
Yeah.
sad when you look back on it, and it's kind of like weird because like tennis, the Olympics,
Yeah,
everything
there's
like
so much, but it's just football. It's always just sort of in my head, just being like men's football.
very man
Yeah.
dominated and kind of angry.
Yeah, definitely.
Men's football is angry. Like I watch
was-
Premier League when I go to Premier League like matches with my dad. I'm scared a lot of the time. Like,
Oh yeah,
they're like
yeah. The football hooligans.
literally, they're just like letting out all their anger off their lives
Yeah.
on the football players, and like that's what's nicer about women's football. I've been to one women's game which was Spurs,
Oh, right.
and it was nicer just because it was like more uplifting,
Oh, okay.
and like it was more of like getting
What were the
Quidditch
crowds
vibes.
like? Were they still like doing the chants and stuff?
Yeah,
Like-
they actually were. Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, and it was nice because obviously the female players they really want to get the fans involved. So after the game, they literally
Yeah.
came into the crowd and like were taking photos of like all the
Oh,
girls and
that's
like
nice.
getting the babies, and it's like, oh,
To be fair, I might go to one. I'll go support the girls.
yeah, exactly. I feel like it'd be a vibe. To be fair,
Yeah.
I really want to go to an women's England
Maybe we
football
should.
game. Yeah, let's go to
Tier 4 on the pitch.
That would be so good. We always come up with an idea.
We could football commentate a
We
women's
could.
football game.
We wouldn't be very good at it. Though.
We wouldn't be good. I'd be like, right, ball's gone from left to right to left. But we could say some
Football
things
for
about
dummies.
Yeah.
Podcast.
it. Literally.
I reckon it'll take off.
Definitely.
People have got to start somewhere. We'd be the place to go.
Yeah. But I was actually doing some research into, like, I went on TikTok, obviously, knowing we were talking about women's football, and I typed in women's football, and it was something that really kind of annoyed me, right? Because when you type in women's football, it's just compilations that mostly male accounts have made.
What, are this on
of-
YouTube?
No, on TikTok.
Oh.
Just saying, like, women's football is so bad, like showing them missing goals and like falling
Literally.
over and all that sort of
Literally.
thing. Type in men's football, and it is
That's
literally
it.
these guys just like loving off Jack Grealish, and like it's so weird. Like, why do you want to like belittle women so much?
I don't understand what their issue is. Like, I
Yeah,
don't.
they're not taking away from the male football game at all.
No.
So why are they so like hurt by like just women playing football? They're they're not getting rid of male football for
No,
it.
I know. I think like I can sit here and be honest and say women's football, like skill wise, is not as good as men's football currently.
Mm.
But that's because men's football has been played for like over. They've had like an association for like over
you know,
100
even
years.
even the World Cup. This is the 9th women's
Yeah,
one. I
it's
think
like-
there's been 22 men's.
Yeah,
so
like-
they only decided to give the women one, not even.
Yeah,
like,
women were only allowed to play football until the 1970s, and that was in Italy. So it's not been
That's
around
mad.
for long. So of course, like the skill set in women's football is not going to be the same
Yeah,
as men's
yeah,
currently,
exactly.
because there's been no marketing behind it either. Like
Yeah.
fucking men's football, you see stuff everywhere, and it's only now they're actually pushing marketing for women's
Yeah,
football.
definitely.
So I think eventually the skill set will be
Mm.
the same, but it just needs time to actually get there.
I think
Yeah.
the skills are there, and I think the talent's there. I think there's not enough sponsorship, and like you say,
Yeah.
like marketing,
Yeah.
there's just not enough big brands getting behind it. Like, there's so much money in men's football, and
Yeah.
it's like
Oh,
that,
Exactly.
it's
yeah.
ridiculous.
They need more marketing to then get more like girls involved in it and
the
realize they can
so,
actually do it.
Like pay difference between them. I was looking into this as well. So the last Women's World Cup, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was 30 million was the prize money. This one's now 150 million.
Oh.
So they've times it by 5.
That's so good.
However, the men's one in Qatar was like 400 million.
It's
So
ridiculous.
it's still like it's coming up, but still nowhere near the same.
Literally
But-
ridiculous.
Just paying the same. They're kicking the same football.
Yeah, because one of the Premier League football players has moved to a team in Qatar, is it? I have no idea. It's somewhere, but he's now getting paid 700k a week.
That's just unnecessary.
Not getting taxed. Because obviously he's like that.
Right.
And Ronaldo, I think, is also getting paid like 2 million like a week. Mbappe was offered 3.5 million a week.
I think it's silly money anyway.
And I find it so sad as well because all like women's rights and LGBTQ rights where these football teams are, like they're all anti-women and anti-LGBTQ plus. Like, and it's like, are you really moving to another country that promotes that just so you can gain more money? Like that just pisses me off so much. That's where I feel like the kind of toxicity with football kind of comes in. Like, I feel like men's football actually, what's the word? It's slowing down female rights and feminism because so many men follow football players and what actually are they representing for football at the moment when they can't even stand their ground in terms of like women's rights and LGBTQ plus rights. Like that's what annoys me so much with men's football. And that's why I like women's football.
Go girls.
I want to show you guys an advert. I don't know if you've seen it. From
France. The France
France
I've
National.
seen that.
Have you seen it?
I haven't.
Okay, I'm going to play it for you guys and just get you to react to it.
Ah, c'est passé. Oui, c'est passé. Oui, bien sûr que c'est passé. Maintenant, faut que ça aille au bout. Allez. Ouais, c'est bien joué. Il n'y a plus qu'à la pousser. Il n'y a plus qu'à la pousser. Voilà. C'est pénalty, ça. C'est fait. Les Bleus qui reviennent dans le match. Elle a encore le droit de rêver. Avec le pied droit. Quel toucher de balle extraordinaire. Là, il y a un bon ballon de contre à jouer. Bien fait le droit pour le centre en crack. Bah oui, bravo. Il va direct. Il est direct. Le centre en trait. Oh, le geste de d'ailleurs. Ah, la tête piquée. Oh, bien aimé. Superbe. Elle est belle cette équipe. Ouais, c'est ça. Le football qu'on aime. C'est ça. Les Bleus qu'on aime.
No way!
It's so cool, yeah.
Oh my god! Didn't expect that twist.
I know, it's a twist, isn't it?
It is! That's so good.
It's actually such a clever advert.
Yeah, that is.
Cute.
That's really good.
It's, I don't know, there's something about that I love. The blues.
Les bleus.
The blah blah blah.
Les bleus, ma
I don't know what I'm saying.
chérie.
Yeah, it's definitely an inspiring advert.
It
There's
is.
something, I don't know what the word is, but it's a.
Yeah, because even at first I was like, oh yeah, the screaming for me, like, oh, it's like so typical of men's football for the commentators to be screaming.
Yeah.
And it's like the girls get that reaction as well.
Exactly. There was some people complaining about it that I saw because it's like, why do you need to compare men and women's football? Like, why do you have to put that comparison in?
Because they're constantly compared anyway.
Exactly. Like, I understand, like, at some point we shouldn't have to compare, but at the moment, that's all people seem to do.
Yeah,
and it's like...
pay them equally, do everything the same, and then there won't be a need for a comparison.
Yeah,
It'll just be men's and women's football. Like, that's just what it is. Do you know, I found out, as I was doing my bit of research, that only this World Cup, the women have started playing on natural grass. So they were always, women's football was always played on AstroTurf because it was like cheaper or something.
No.
Yeah, which is such a disadvantage because have you ever played on AstroTurf?
No.
Little bit of rain, you're sliding all over the place.
Really?
Twisted my ankle in PE. So
Thank you very much.
Not fair, actually, that like the men get all the grass. Give some grass to the women.
It's so true.
Yeah, it's just
That's like, they can't even get fucking grass.
Yeah. But that was 2019 or something. FIFA have now made it that it has to be all natural grass for
Well,
everyone.
yeah. That's one step closer to equality with fucking grass.
Even down to that. That's funny.
I think that highlights the point so well.
Literally. Oh my God. It's, no, honestly.
Yeah, just make it the same and then people won't find a need to like pick out the differences, compare.
Yeah, there is going to be a day when men's and women's football are exactly the same. But
Yeah.
it's going to take, I don't know how long.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of men out there who would probably be quite bitter about it.
100%. I used to live
Yeah.
with 3 guys, and if I even mentioned that women's football could be the same as men, like,
That's it though. It's like,
they're like,
why?
no, they don't have the biological skills to be able to play like men do.
But why is it annoying you so much that
Like, why-
women
what-
just want the same as you? They don't want to be better at football than
No.
men. They literally just want to be
They
exactly
just
the
want to play
same.
football. Even like the fact that women just want to play football sometimes even still pisses guys off.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you so insecure? Like, what is it with you and
Yeah.
football that like dominates your soul to
I
a point that you don't want
actually-
women to play?
I was on the train home and I heard this group of guys, sort of, I think they were talking about women's football anyway to begin with, but then I started tuning in and listening and they started talking about basketball. And they
Yeah.
were saying like, oh yeah, I was watching these highlights of like women's basketball the other day. They couldn't even reach the net. It was so dry. Like all of this stuff. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's just, it really put my back up.
It's actually, there was a study that actually said women's football was more captivating than men's football because people aren't used to seeing
That's it.
women
Yeah,
watch.
it's
Like, they're
probably
more,
like empowering.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
It is empowering.
Yeah.
Go on, gals.
Come on,
no, it's
come on,
actually,
you lionesses.
It's getting there. I feel like they're at the start of like. Actually
Yeah, this year is
getting
the
to-
most that I feel like it's been spoke about. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even know it existed until a few years ago. But like, it's like now I'm actually hearing so much, seeing adverts
Yeah.
for it, and like a lot of campaigns are now coming out, like with the
Yeah.
lionesses and stuff. So, yeah,
Yeah, no, I follow a lot of them. They're actually really like entertain. Like they're just such nice gals as well. They're just nice gals. They actually
Yeah.
have personalities.
come for a drink with me and Ellie. All of you lionesses, you seem lovely.
No, they actually do. They're
Yeah.
not allowed to drink.
Oh, well, come and have a tea on the Tea at Full Set with us.
We'll try and get a lioness on the pod.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I would actually love that.
Yeah.
I've been pushing for it, guys. I've been trying.
So a good example of kind of equality in sports is tennis. So historically, that wasn't women weren't paid the same as that, despite doing the exact same thing as what men are doing. They now are paid the same. Is that correct? Yeah. So do you guys know of Billie Jean King, Battle of the Sexes? So there's a whole film about it. It's really good. I recommend it. But she's best known for her efforts in promoting gender equality in sports, particularly through the Battle of the Sexes match in 1973. In this match, she faced off against Bobby Riggs, a former men's tennis champion who had been vocal about his belief that women's tennis was inferior to men's.
Oh.
King defeated Riggs in straight sets, sending a powerful message about women's athletic abilities and helping to challenge societal
mad.
attitudes toward women in sport. So yeah,
Wow.
pretty
That's
crazy.
so impressive though as
Maybe-
well because
maybe
we
women should do
literally,
that.
yeah, we were literally saying that upper body in men is stronger than upper body in women. So for a woman to do that is like incredible. Like it's actually insane.
So he was retired and older, but
But
it
you're
was
still
it was
saying
the
that, yeah.
arrogance and the ego of thinking that a man is so much better than a
Yeah.
woman
Yeah.
that he can beat her anyway, even though she's obviously way better than him in way
Yeah.
better shape.
Yeah,
That definitely sends a message
yeah.
for sure.
Maybe women should do that. Next World
What?
Cup, just be like, no, we're not gonna unless you pay us the same.
It's not, but the spectators for men's football and for women's football, there's still a massive difference. So they're not at that level yet. Yet, like they're getting there. Yet. So
Yeah.
maybe in the next 5 years or 5 to 10 years, when they reach that level of spectatorship in women's football,
Yeah.
they can then be like, "Give me some dough."
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. So, I play this game with my housemates all the time. I've seen it on TikTok. Got to give credit to, what is her name? Maddie Grace.
I don't know.
Something.
I'm not great with names.
Well,
It takes me a while to
she
remember them.
she's a big UK TikToker, and she's the one who made up this game. And it's basically, you just have to sing the first little snippet of a song to like guess what the song is, but then you would have
Yeah.
to pick it up and continue singing like the song.
Yeah.
So, but there's, I mean, you know the little jingle for the start of it. So,
Yeah.
should we go and play it?
Okay.
Okay. When
You know
the words to the song, sing along, sing along. Got me.
What?
Got me.
Come
Do you need a bit more?
Yeah.
Gummy.
What are you saying? You say, Gummy, come here?
No. Gummy, look.
I'm so shit at this.
Oh, I've got it.
Camilla. Camilla?
No, Camilla. Gummy, look.
Gummy, look. Gummy, look.
Are you gonna get it? Gummy, looking.
Gummy, look, it's so crazy.
That was painful, Ellie. So painful.
Hey, I'm ill. My brain is not processing.
Hey, right, your turn.
That was my first one.
What was the song?
Gummy, look, it's so
Crazy.
crazy right now.
Yeah. What's it? I mean, I was
Crazy
just
and-
about to answer my own song. That was. Do you know the song?
Yeah.
What's it called then?
Oh, Crazy in Love.
Yeah.
Bye.
Beyonce.
Good.
Ding.
I don't even know. Do I have to say the name of the artist?
Well, I don't know, just for clarification for the audience.
Right. Get thinking. Get a song in your head.
Okay. Do I sing again? Or
Yeah.
should I?
We have
When
to. You have to
know-
sing. Yeah.
No, am I
Right.
doing the intro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when you know the words to the song, sing along, sing along. Okay.
What? Okay, I need a bit more. What? Bit more. You're just doing the for longer. Give me a bit more than that.
I feel like you get it if I go.
Oh, what it is? It's somebody. Which the song and name of artist
I
is?
don't know the name of the artist. Do I? I think I do actually.
I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, yeah.
Bang.
I get Whitney Houston and Tina
Period.
Turner confused sometimes. I wasn't born.
Oh
in
my
that.
God.
Were they born at the same time? Or like within the same?
I don't think they were born at the same time. I think
Not
they-
the same
I mean, they were
time, but
both
like, were
alive
they-
at the same
yeah.
time. Yeah.
That's why I'm getting them a bit confused.
All right, let's do one more each.
Okay. You ready? I've got
I
mine.
haven't got mine, but you can go first.
Okay.
When you know the words to the song, sing along, sing along.
If I
If I was a rich man,
no, no.
if
If I
I
were,
were a rich,
there are other songs.
if I were a boy,
Nope.
oh,
No.
if I were.
If I was you,
If I was you, has anyone got it? If I was you, if I was you,
if I was you.
if I was your boyfriend,
Along the line, yeah.
If what? I listened to this. Wait, what?
You got
no,
it.
Was it Justin Bieber?
Yes.
If I was your, why the fuck have I forgotten the song?
How
but
do
I
you not know this?
You know when you forgot on like the rhythm. If I was your boyfriend, I never let you.
never
I was going to the
go.
rapping bit, but sure.
Okay. If I was your boyfriend, I never let. That's so funny.
Okay. Okay, nothing Justin Bieber then. We've done that one.
We've done Justin, we've done Beyonce, and we've done Whitney.
Fucking hell, who else is there?
Quite a lot of people, Ellie.
I feel like if I do this one, it's going to be really obvious though.
Probably not.
Okay. When you know the words to the song, sing along, sing along.
Okay, come again. I'm gonna need more than that.
That's what.
That's More. Give me more.
That's what me.
No, not a clue. What?
That was.
You've got to stop laughing. Take the game seriously, Ellie.
Sorry. That's what me. I feel like it's coming out really
I
weird.
actually don't know this at all.
Yes, you do. Everyone knows this song. That's what makes you.
That's what makes you beautiful. What? That was the most high-pitched rendition of "That's what makes you beautiful."
No, that's just,
That's not even the start of the song, though.
Yeah, I know.
Does it have to be the start of the song?
Well, I assumed so.
Well, that's just the most iconic bit.
You're insecure.
Don't know what for.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be the start of the song.
Well, that's how I play it.
I was doing the chorus. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't following
Oh,
that.
okay.
We've been playing it wrong.
I don't know. I think play it how you like.
Smash that.
I think you did. I think it was great. If anyone wants to, if you want us to play that again, let us know.
When you know.
Okay, let's see some Brewtal, guys.
Okay.
Brewtal.
So now we're going to play Brewtal, where we read out some brutal confessions and we rate them on the Brewtal meter.
Hell yeah.
Right. When I got married, my mother told me to save for an exit fund should the marriage fail. I've now been married 49 years. The exit fund now stands at 315k.
Ooh,
My husband has no idea.
fair.
So she's been stuffing money under the mattress for the whole marriage.
In a little piggy pot.
Yeah, literally. Imagine that. Like, what's mine is yours.
I
No.
can't rate it.
But then what happens like if she never exits the marriage?
Yeah,
they
I feel
just,
like, how old is she now?
Do they just like have a lit retirement?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It could be
guess that's
considered retirement money or
Yeah.
my husband's turned out to be a little shit, so this is the money that I'm using to live my life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's brutal.
I don't think that's that brutal. I think it's actually quite smart.
Yeah. I mean,
Whoever this
she
is,
clearly
money
hasn't
saving
been,
expert.
she clearly hasn't been saving that much every month. It's only been, how long has she been doing it for?
Married 49 years.
Fucking hell.
350.
Okay, I think maybe it's
Right,
the-
I am fact checking this because how much would you have to say?
Yeah, that's like,
Right,
that's
49
so-
years. 315 divided by 49. Okay, so £6.5 grand a year. She's saving.
Oh, that's quite a lot though, to be fair.
That's like £500
Can you
a
divide that
month.
by, 12?
Yeah, like 530 quid a month.
Oh, okay, that's a bit excessive, yeah.
Yeah. Where's all the money going?
What are you rating it on the Brewtal meter?
I rate it about 4.
Yeah, I'd say
personally.
4.
Yeah,
I understand it. I didn't realise it was that
I get
much
it.
money.
Very smart of her, not very brutal. I saw my step cousin like once every 5 years, but on the night of my high school prom
every-
after party, that once happened since she was there with her friends. So we got drunk and made out in the toilet.
Why did I
Oh,
see this?
step cousin. Okay, not so bad, but still a bit weird. A couple of days later, she messaged me, first time ever, just shortly asking if I may be open to just be friends with benefits, ignoring the cousin thing. We fucked for some months.
Oh!
She started having feelings that we were seriously not welcome. We had to break it off. Years later, she told me I was actually her first cousin.
What?
Oh, no, her first. I misread that. Not first cousins, was her first. These are so badly written. Like a man, I gave her the speech of how this was the worst idea. Little did she know she was my first too. I
Oh.
so read that as first cousin. That would have been so much more brutal.
It would have been
Actually, surprise, we're not step cousins. We're actually first
Yeah,
cousins.
actual cousin.
They were cousins.
It's always the step. There's always stories like, oh,
Yeah.
my stepbrother and me. Oh my.
Still though, lost. They both lost their virginities to their step cousins.
I guess
It's just a bit weird, isn't it? Christmas isn't going to be the same.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah, but they see each other once every 5 years. That's what I was about to say. Keep it in the family. That's like nah.
Yeah, but if it's their first, they're generally quite young. Surely they're going to get older, and then the marriages are going to start coming round. It's always
Oh,
the
what
family
about when
weddings.
there's like, family wedding,
Yeah.
and they've already got their kids and everything?
Speech at your
Do you know that kid?
cousin's
You know
wedding.
what?
I remember when I first slept with her.
Hopefully she's improved from
Yeah.
that.
Ratings wise, it would have been about a 9 if it was the
First
first
cousin, yeah.
But I mean, I'll take it down to a 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6.5.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all right.
Right, next one. My ex-husband cheated on me. When I divorced him, he told me I was too ugly to find someone else and that I'd be alone for the rest of my life. The next day, I fucked one of his friends.
Yeah.
The day after, I fucked his other friend. Ellie, did you send this one in?
It's future me coming back.
You're like, yes! I remember when that happened.
Oh, so done.
I mean, not
that's
that-
good for her.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that brutal,
It's
though.
not that brutal. He deserves it.
Yeah, fuck all of his friends. Fuck his postman. Like, he deserves it.
Fuck his milkman. Fuck his dad.
No, you're getting it, you're getting it, you're getting it. Yeah, no, I would give that about 4.
Not even that. I'd say like 2.
Ellie gives it a congratulations.
Yeah, it's 2. Badge of honour.
Right, your
Okay.
turn.
My wife is 68 and riddled with dementia. I don't know why I laughed at that.
That's riddled with dementia.
I know! That's because it was riddled. I was like, riddled with dementia. Anyway, it's actually really sad now that I'm reading more of it.
Aw.
She doesn't know who our kids are anymore. She doesn't know who her sisters are. She barely knows who I am. But of course, she still remembers that affair I had in 1994. And no, she still won't let it go.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I
The riddled
know.
with dementia has really blindsided me.
Riddled with dementia.
I mean, not that brutal. Never let them
I think
forget.
that's kind of iconic.
Yeah, no, bad bitch. She's forgotten her kids' names, but she will never let you live
Yeah.
that down.
That's not brutal though. That's just sad.
Yeah, let's give it a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor old Mary.
Oh, bless her.
It's just as long. So this is Am I the Arsehole?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why I26F?
You never read a Reddit thread?
Yeah, I'm 26 female. So
Oh,
26-year-old
shit.
female.
Okay, I thought this was just like weird code names themselves.
Like the 219.
So there's a lot of numbers going on in these ones today. Okay. I, 26 female, having with my boyfriend, 26 male. Okay. For about 2 years. Never had any issues until last month when he asked to open our relationship. He said that all men have the innate desire to sleep with as many women as they like. He said that women are attracted to men like him who are in their peak physical shape and that he should take advantage of that. Something about men wanting to spread their seed far and wide.
It's getting worse as it goes on.
Okay, yeah. I did not see this coming at all. I was appalled. At the end, he said that I'm wife material and the woman he wants to come home to, but of course, that just rubs salt on the wound. However, I told him that this is fine and asked if he has anyone in particular in mind. He was surprised by my reaction and told me how awesome I am for being so understanding. Then he showed me his Tinder and upcoming date. The fuck? He said that this arrangement only benefited him because I'm not into casual flings, so I wouldn't be sleeping around. He even said that he knows that I wouldn't go looking for other guys because I'm too sweet and loyal. So he has a 19-year-old brother, and I called him the following day. I explained the open relationship situation to him and asked if he's interested in some fun. Long story short, he was willing but felt insecure because he was a virgin. I told him that's okay. We had sex later.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's how I would say. That's okay.
That's all right, babe.
It's all right, darling. We had sex later that night. Afterwards, I asked my boyfriend about his date and he said he had a great time. I told him that I met a younger, cute rugby player who was shy and inexperienced. He was curious and asked for a picture, which I showed him. Utter chaos. He had a complete meltdown and called me all sorts of slurs under the sun. I told him it's natural for me to want someone like his younger brother, you know, peak physical form and all that.
Yes, tell him.
He was still blowing up my phone even after I left his house and sent me dozens of texts. I told him the relationship is over, but he kept saying that he forgives me even though I'm deeply fucked up and deranged. He suggested therapy, but claimed it might not help someone as evil as me.
But did she not just do exactly what he wanted to do anyway?
She found a loophole, and the loophole basically proved her point to her.
The younger brother loophole.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, yeah, proves him right. I was already gagging at what he was saying.
Yeah,
anyway.
no, the first bit I was like, whatever.
Talking about in his prime and...
Yeah, spreading his seed.
Apparently, I've just had sources tell me that, speaking of spreading seed,
Oh, God.
Genghis Khan apparently could have how many? He's just going to tell us.
Tell us more.
Well, I don't know that much
The
about it.
fact man!
The man with the facts.
So, if we're talking about spreading seeds,
Okay.
it's alleged that because Genghis Khan basically slept with all of his soldiers' women and wives and sisters, basically all the women in Mongolia, there could be up to 16 million descendants of Genghis Khan currently.
That's double the amount of people in London.
That's true.
That's 2 cities full of people. All calling him
I
back.
hate that. Ugh, man.
Just the whole term spreading seed is
I
so
know.
gross.
Like, why did no one stop this man from shagging everything in existence?
Yeah, I was going to say he's a dictator. Yeah, probably.
Fuck the dictators,
Probably
man.
Fuck all of them.
Shit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that was a lovely little game of Brewtal and a lovely way to
Yeah.
round it up. Yeah,
Oh.
let's rate
Oh.
that last one.
I think quite brutal of her to go for the teenage brother.
Yeah. I
But
can't rate it, though.
I see her point of view. I understand her.
Yeah, same. I'm on her level of psycho, I think, at this point.
Well, I know you are.
I'm going to give it a 6, but a nice 6.
Yeah, like
6 with some sparkles
like
on it.
that's okay. 6.
It's okay,
Yeah,
darling.
it's okay, darling. It's all right. Yeah, 6.
Yeah. What a day.
I
Just
know.
the two of us.
We can make it over.
Just two. That we could have done that on the song. We need to
That
do
would have been
that.
so
That would've
good.
been a
Would have
one.
been very fitting.
We're doing
But,
that
I
again.
mean, yeah, it's been
Fab day. Fab day. It's been lovely,
It's been
Scott.
weird. It's been
Yeah.
fun, fab, weird, and lonely. Christy, come back and save us, please.
Will you be watching the Women's World
I
Cup
will
tomorrow?
be. For
Yes.
sure.
By the time this
I
goes
will.
out, we would already know the result. So
I know.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully, we've won.
But anyway,
Yeah.
it's been a lovely show. I've actually thoroughly enjoyed it today, you know. I'm in a
I
better
know.
mood now.
Yeah. It's really
Yeah.
uplifted me. I'm awake, whereas I wasn't at the start.
Yeah,
of the
this
pod,
always
so,
happens though. We always start off sometimes a bit, "Mwah,"
Yeah.
but then we come out feeling on top of the world, you know.
That's it, baby.
Thank you for joining us at Tea at 4. We've had a very lovely time. And if you have any stories that you'd like us to read out, please send them to teaat4@junglecreations.com.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks.